The race to the Final Four continues. Adamson led by their setter and team captain Clark Dingle, who in their previous match had 17 excellent sets and 1 point, will look to lead the charge for the Baby Falcons against the DLSZ Zobel Green Archers, with Daniel Espino running the show with 14 excellent sets in their previous match against UE. Thank you for joining us here in the UAAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament. We have UE and UST for our afternoon games, followed by NUNS versus FEU Diliman at 3 o'clock. But first, we bring you our match at hand, the DLSZ Junior Green Spikers versus the Adamson Baby Falcons inside the Ateneo Blue Eagle Gym. This is the second game of our quadruple header. Thank you for joining us. Once again, this is Miguel de Guzman, and I will be calling the action for this morning's volleyball games in the UAAP. To give you a slight recap of what happened, UPIS notching a win in our first game of our quadruple header, but this matchup between Adamson and DLSZ will be a good one. 3 seats in the Final Four are already occupied by NU, FEU Diliman, and UE. UST and Adamson still in play here, so a win here by Adamson will definitely leave the door open for them in pursuing their fight for the Final Four slot. Of course, we can't let this morning go without highlighting our players here on your screen today. Kirk Partosa, who had 25 big points for Adamson in their matchup against FEU, which they won 3-1. And it will be a very tough matchup for him, because over on to the other side of the court, De La Salle Santiago Zobel will be led by Brett Uriquia, who's been their leading scorer the past few games. The last outing, he had 13 points to his name. It will be a great matchup between both of these players, and it will be interesting how Dingle and the setter of La Salle, Daniel Espino, will run the show for both of their squads. Once again, you're watching the UAAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament, DLSZ versus Adamson. In a few moments, we'll be turning you over to our courtside announcer for the introduction of our starting lineups and our referees. Thank you for watching us through the Pilipinas Live app.
Presenting our officials for this match, first referee Daniel Gian. Second referee Ranji Pataya. Teams first for the De La Salle Santiago Zobel Junior Spikers. Let's start with our outside hitter, number 5, Brad Oriquia. Another outside hitter, number 6, Cooper Arguelles. Milwaukee, their team captain at number 7, Kyle Laure. Setter, number 9, Daniel Espino. Opposite hitter, number 10, Dre Montiliano. Milwaukee, number 18, AJ Zandrino. Starting libero at number 12, Juan Papa. Head coach of La Salle, Cubes Escol. Now let's meet the starters of the Adamson University Baby Falcons. Let's start with our setter and our team captain at number 6, Clark Dingle. Opposite hitter, number 7, Ian Dayao. Milwaukee, number 8, Nazarayes. Outside hitter, number 9, James Bernabe. Milwaukee, number 14, Benedict Castillo. Outside hitter, number 19, Kirk Bartosa. Starting libero at number 5, Juris Guevara. Head coach of Adamson, Marvin Ramoso.
The starting lineups of both squads have been called, but just to give you a recap, it's Monteliano, Aure, Oriquia, Arguelles, Sandrino, Espino, and Papa for DLSZ. Meanwhile, Adamson will start with their team captain, Carl Dingle, together with Bernabe, Castillo, Dayao, Reyes, Partosa, and Guevara as their starting libero. Once again, thank you for joining us on the Filipinos Live app, available for Filipinos everywhere. You're watching the Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament here inside the Blue Eagle Gym, where the Adamson Baby Falcons are going up against the DLSZ Junior Green Archers. My name is Miguel de Guzman, and I will introduce to you our first server, Carl Dingle, who will start things off for us this afternoon. Mendoza with a good coverage. And the first attack by Adamson, courtesy of Dayao, sails outside. Daniel Espino getting ready to serve now for Lasal. Goes for the service. Targeting Guevara. And that's a good play ran by Dingle. Castillo getting the first point of the match for Adamson. Castillo had 12 points in their previous match against FEU. Oh, and that's Kyle Aure getting the point back for DLSZ. Strong start here for both squads. Uriquia getting ready to serve. Partosa with the reception. Dingle will set it up, but that will be no-go for Bernabe. Collision in the court by Aure and Arguelles. Gives a point for Adamson. Bernabe now getting ready to serve. Deadlock at 2. Bernabe tosses it up. Espino, no go. He bumps it this time. Oh, that's too much. LaSalle will not be able to send this one over. That's too long of a chase there for DLSZ. Bernabe played in 3 sets in their previous match. Let's see how he will fare. Partosa unable to keep that ball up. Partosa has been one of the targets here for most of the teams. 4 excellent digs in 22 attempts in their previous matchup. Bernabe with the reception. Combination play for Partosa in the middle. And that will be a point for Adamson. First time at the service line for Ian Dayao. Barely saw action in their previous match, but had 3 points for his team. Bump set by Daniel Espino. Checked at the net. Bernabe puts it up. Free ball DLSZ. What a back set. Ball is still alive. Long rally here to start set number 1. Dingle with the block. Adamson slowly finding their groove here after a 3-1 lead by DLSZ. They now lead 5-3. Ian with the serve. Espino sets it up to Arguelles with the push, no go. Bernabe, free ball. Espino goes to Arguelles again, second try, no go. Pushes it to the back. Smart, but there was a Falcon there. Checked at the net, good coverage, but nobody able to get the second ball. Monteliano now getting ready to serve for LaSalle. 5-4 is the score. Adamson has Reyes in front, but they go to Partosa. Sharp cross.
Barbosa.
John Reyes now getting ready to serve for Adamson.
Reyes.
6 points.
Adamson.
Playing all 4 sets for Coach Marvin. Partosa checked. And that slips off the hands of Bernabe. (6-5) now. Arguelles is at the back line, which means Espino is in front together with Sandrino. He opens it up, goes to Oriquia, and gets the point for LaSalle. See here, Papa entering the match as the libero for LaSalle as Arguelles starts us off with the serve. Bernabe to Dingle. Short run there by Castillo, no go. Oh, what an attack from Oriquia. Avoiding the blockers of Adamson. Going for the sharp cross. We saw that from Partosa earlier. Oriquia showing us that he can also do it to get the point for LaSalle, but they waste the point there as that service sails outside. Kirk getting ready to serve. Tosses it up, jump serve. Straight to the net. LaSalle now, they have Sandrino serving. He had 1 point in their previous match, starting the game, but only seeing action in the 4th set after that. Bump set from Guevara, and that will be back-to-back points for DLSZ. Sandrino wants to extend this lead against Adamson. Bernabe will go 2 times. Point will be given to LaSalle. Good active. Oh no! Point will be given to Adamson rather. Sorry. Point for Bernabe will be credited to him as Dingle with a serve. Espino 1-2 play. Good read by his counterpart. They will push this to the other side, talking about Dayao. They go to Oriquia, who goes down the line. And that sails outside. Deadlock at 9 here. Fast action in the first set. Not a lot of long rallies as Dingle serves with the full front line. Oriquia mishandles this one. Trouble for LaSalle. Point for Adamson.
That's a point for Adamson.
It's been a game of runs here. LaSalle established a lead. Adamson came back, regained it. DLSZ got it back, and now it's been straight points here for the Baby Falcons. Let's see if they can continue this barrage. Espino goes to the middle. Aure gets the point for LaSalle. Kyle Aure is their team captain. Got 8 points in their previous match. Espino with a serve. Targeting Guevara. Bernabe will get the point for Adamson.
That's a point for the Falcons.
Serving now will be Benedict Castillo. You know, and if you look at the scoring sheet of Adamson, it's a balanced output from them. Credit to the
Attack goes on.
distribution of their team captain, Clark Dingley. Benedict Castillo still at the service line. 12-10 is our score.
Susuring, Benedict Castillo.
Espino goes to the middle again. Aure, no go. Dingley back set. He goes to Dayao, who gets the point for Adamson.
Double contact Lasal.
First timeout will be called here by Coach Cubes. Adamson leads 13-10 in set number 1. So far, the showdown has been between Bernabe and Uriquia. It's been fun to watch both of these players. They were very aggressive offensively, both of these squads. Adamson with a slight advantage, 13-10. LaSalle still not out of this one as they go to Aure, who already scored the second point of the match.
Point for Lasal.
Espino doing a great job distributing the offense between his middles and his swingers. As Reyes gets the first point, his first points of the match. And with the way action has been going here in set number 1, this looks like it's gonna be a very fun and exciting game. First ace of the match, courtesy of Adamson and Bernabe. James with the serve. Targeting Papa. Good reception there. They go cross. Talking about LaSalle. And Monteliano able to get the point for DLSZ. Papa leading his team in reception and digs in their previous match. 12 of 33. Bernabe, great reception to Dingley here. Dayao with the attack. No go. Dingley will run another play. Combination this time. Well read by LaSalle. Lost in the air. And you see there Sandrino laughing because he didn't know where the ball was going. Landed on his head, resulting to that point for Adamson. Dayao with the serve, going line. They've been targeting Arguelles and Uriquia here. Dingley goes to the middle again, and this time that's good. Partosa able to get the point for Adamson. Daya with the serve. Same target. And this time, Monteliano able to tool the blockers there, getting the point off the hands of Adamson's defense. Monteliano now getting ready to serve. 4-point advantage for the Birds. Archers looking to shoot them down in the sequence. Down the line, Papa keeps it up. Free ball, Adu. Dingley, combination. Gets it to go. Partosa playing efficient volleyball here. Double substitution to maintain a full front line for Adamson. Also LaSalle going to the bench. Coach Cubes brings in Gian Diaz. Aguilar and Malinaw in the match for Adamson. Or rather, that's just Aguilar. He'll be doing the setting duties here. Bump set goes to Partosa. And that will be outside.
That goes out.
Kyle Agea seeing action as well here for Adamson for the first time. Was not fielded in the match in their previous outing. As Aguilar able to activate his middle there. Castillo getting the point for Adamson. Bartosa now heading to the service line. 19-14, 5-point lead for them, and that will be a step called on Kirk. For LaSalle now, we have Diaz getting ready to serve. They want to cut down on this lead. And they do with their first ace of the match. Good call here by Coach Cubes to bring in Diaz, already making his presence felt. Oh, that's back-to-back aces for Diaz. Adamson will be forced to call a timeout here. LaSalle within 3. Adamson still with a 3-point lead, but LaSalle able to score on back-to-back service aces. Coach Marvin just making sure that his boys are on the same page here defensively. Probably break the momentum of Diaz here. Targeting Partosa, Aguilar with a set. Ball is still up. Uriquia finding a way to score. Another cross-court kill for him. Diaz tosses it up. 3 straight points for them. No. Well, now a substitution here. Dingle and Daya will be heading into the match again, replacing Ageas and Aguilar. Dingle will head to the service line. Full front line now for Adamson.
20-18.
Same target. They're trying to limit the offense of LaSalle from the left pin rather. Dayao checked at the net. Good read there by LaSalle. D-ball blocked. Adamson is 4 points away from taking set 1, but LaSalle 4 points behind Adamson. Let's see who'll get those first. Dingle getting ready to serve. Same target. Aure with a quick attack. No go. Jump set by Guevara. Oh, and that will sail outside. Dayao now rotates to the front. Dingle flashes his play. He wants to get a side out here. Daniel Espino with the serve. And they go to Dayao, who gets the point for Adamson. For Adamson, Castillo in the match, 12 points in their previous outing. Also had 3 blocks. Espino goes to the left pin. Monteliano couldn't get the kill. Papa will bump set this one to Uriquia this time, who was blocked by number 8, John Reyes. Coach Cubes will burn his second timeout here. Adamson pulling away 23-18. Back in action here, Montiliano. On your screen, he's been a great help for Uriquia and Arguelles offensively. Aure also holding his own as well as Sandrino, who's been great defensively. Adamson watches the ball fall. Meanwhile, for Adamson, their starting lineup, Dingle, Dayao, Reyes, and Bernabe all connecting. Of course, it's expected from Partosa and Castillo at the middle, but their bench has done a great job as well, talking about Aguilar and Ageas, who provided crucial points for them as they started to pull away against LaSalle. But now, DLSZ cuts down the lead to just 2, 23-21. This was 21-17 earlier. Free point goes to Adamson, and that puts them at set point here in the first set. Bernabe looking to end this set for his team. Targeting Papa, but that was well handled. Bump set, free ball. Nope, it will not cross to the other side. Just like that, Adamson taking the first set against LaSalle. 25-21. Both teams switching sides, which means we will be back for set number 2. You're watching the UAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament. Despite the strong start by DLSZ, Adamson able to hold their own by out-blocking and committing less errors against DLSZ. LaSalle had 11 attacks though, but then their errors did not help their cause. A lot of them were towards the latter part of the set, which allowed Adamson to slowly pull away there. So let's see if they can lessen that department. DLSZ is led by this guy, Montiliano, who already has 4 points. Meanwhile, for Adamson, 3 players with 3 points. Talking about Bernabe, Dayao, and that man on your screen, Kyle Partosa. Diaz with the serve, targeting Bernabe. For Dingle, this will be a free ball sent back to LaSalle. Arguelles receives it. Uriquia is checked at the net. Espino will go to him again, and this time he will be blocked.
There's 10 point foul players. On deck to serve,
Serving now is Clark Dingle. Targeting Uriquia. Espino goes to Aure, who was the hot hand in set 1, but he's blocked again. Back-to-back blocks here for Adamson. Better net defense from them. They want a strong start here because it appears that LaSalle always has the answer for anything that they throw at them. Oh, is that 3 straight blocks? Yes, that's 3 straight blocks to start the second set. Adamson reading the offense of Espino really well. Also credit the good serving from Dingle. Oh, and that costly error gives DLSZ the first point of the second set. Also ends that great defensive run by Adamson. Espino getting ready to serve now. Dingle to the middle. He goes to Reyes. No go. Free ball. Uriquia. Guevara. Dingle goes to Reyes again. Well read by LaSalle. Will they change it up this time? Collision by Reyes at the back. Espino goes to Montiliano. His attack is good for LaSalle. Monteliano is the highest pointer of LaSalle, also the most efficient. Not that much sets given to him, but every time his number is called, he executes. Good save there from Monteliano as we were talking about him. Dingle goes to the middle. Partosa is rejected. Reyes. Oh, and this time it's LaSalle's turn to assert their might at the net. Janus Bihar rejected there by the defense of DLSZ. Just like that, 3 straight points for LaSalle ties the game up. And similar, after Adamson scoring their first 3 points, they give up an error. Same thing happened to DLSZ. 3 straight points and then an error at the service line by their setter. John Reyes serves it up. Papa with the reception. They go to the middle. Aure with the push. No go. Bernabe with the set. Papa runs out of room. Back-to-back points for the Baby Falcons. John Reyes was instrumental to that great defensive start by Adamson, recording 2 blocks for the Baby Falcons. And this time, that finds the line. Once again, it's Monteliano getting the point for LaSalle. In their previous match, Monteliano had 10 points. Orique had 13. Arguelles had 13 this time. It's number 10 who's stepping up. Adamson, this is trouble. Papa was there. Espino. Oh, full windup there for Uriquia, but he is rejected by Adamson. Partosa now with the serve. Targeting Arguelles. Goes back set to Monteliano. Well read by Adamson. It's their turn to go back set. This time they go to Bihar and they get the point. Janus Bihar had 13 points and he was also a starter in their previous match. Arguelles will be rejected. Janus Bihar with another block point. Coach Cubes will be forced to call time. Adamson has doubled up on his boys right now. Adamson on the scoring run here. 8-4 is the score. Kirk Partosa getting ready to serve. Espino, combination in the middle. What a spike from Arguelles. After being blocked, that's a no-doubter for him. Kyle Aure getting ready to serve. 8 points in their previous match. He's also the team captain of the squad. Targeting Bihar. This time it will be Adamson who wants to run the combination. Bernabe getting the point off the middle. Janus getting ready to serve. Seeing action for the first time in the match here in the second set. Arguelles with the target. Espino had to kneel and set this one. But that goes off the outstretched arms of Bihar, getting the point for DLSZ. Monteliano getting ready to serve now, 6-9. 3-point lead for Adamson. Good save by the libero, Guevara. Oh, and that will be outside. Back-to-back points for LaSalle. Monteliano getting ready to serve now. Tosses it up. Guevara almost an over reception. Dingle unable to go for that 1-2 play. Just like that, the 4-point lead of Adamson is down to 1. It's a 4-1 run here by Lasal. Dingle goes to the middle. Castillo gets the point for Adamson. When you watch these Adamson boys, you're just going to be left in awe by the hang time that they have in their attacks. Especially their middles, very athletic here in the boys division. LaSalle scoring the point, however, off of that Diaz attack. Arguelles getting ready to serve. Oh, and that sails outside. 9-11 now. Adamson getting a free point, avoiding a deadlock at 10. James Bernabe, who's been very active offensively for the Falcons in the first set, serves. But before I can even finish my sentence, 1-2 play from Daniel Espino. Gets the side out for LaSalle, 10-11. Diaz getting ready to serve now. Guevara, Dingle, and what a spike from Partosa. Dingle has been doing a great job in distributing the offense, mixing things up, going to his swingers and then activating his middles, which allows him to run those combination plays as Aure goes for the running attack over the outstretched arms of Guevara. Aure, also a bright spot here for LaSalle. Espino and him have connected so well here in the first and second sets of the match. Dingle goes to the middle. Aure keeps the ball up. Espino to Uriquia, no go. Dingle goes to Partosa. First referee will be calling the second referee for some clarification before we award the point. Oh, and they say the attack was beyond the antenna. Deadlock at 12. Espino with the service. Full front line for LaSalle. Uriquia and Aure combined for the block. And they regain the lead over Adamson. Aure doing everything for LaSalle here. Espino now will start things off. Oh, but that will be another service error committed by the setter. John Reyes getting ready to serve. Deadlock at 13. None of these teams want to give up. Espino. What a set. And this is also the beauty if you establish the connection with your middle blockers. You know, the defense will have second thoughts in committing to a spiker because of the activity that you've established at the net. However, another service error, that's probably the third in my unofficial count. Third service error for LaSalle in this set alone. And as we mentioned, it's their errors that they have to work on here in this match. Bump set. Monteliano rejected again. Adamson continuing their mastery of this LaSalle offense. Started the set 3-0 with 3 kill blocks. And starting to pile up on the tally here against the boys from Alabang. Arguelles this time finds a way to tool the blockers, gets a point off the hands of the defense of Adamson, led by Castillo and Behar. Aure will start the action here. Over the outstretched arms of Partosa, getting the ace for DLSZ. So Aure already has a point from the from the service line, has a point from a block, and from a running and a quick. I wouldn't be surprised if he started setting his teammates up when Espino gets the second ball. Doing everything for LaSalle, but also giving up a free point there off of that service error. Janus Behar has been instrumental in establishing that defense. Espino, back set, goes to Monteliano. Well, having a hard time scoring here in the second set after leading all scorers for LaSalle in the first. The reason why DLSZ is able to keep in stride is because of, number one, the errors that Adamson has been committing, and also the activity of Aure. Monteliano will push this to the other side. First referee says play on. Saw the action there. Papa with a bump set to the back, and that block will sail outside and hit the antenna. Double substitution here for Coach Marvin. Ageas once again will enter the match, replacing Dingle, and Castillo will head to the bench for Ageas. Monteliano. Can he score? Yes, he will. Having a hard time scoring off the attackers, off an attack. Takes matters to his own hands. Scores an ace here in set number 2.
18, serving 17.
Monteliano, same target, combination. No, they will go to the middle. Good attack there from Castillo. Aguilar will go back to him, and second try will give Adamson the point. Deadlock at 18 now. Ben with the serve. Papa with a good read. One hand set by Espino. And they will... Oh, they said that it's going to be 4 touches on Adamson. The Baby Falcons appealing that the third touch wasn't hit by their player. Or wasn't made by their player, rather. Our first referee confirms his decision, confirms his call. Arguelles now serving for LaSalle. Oh, and that's costly. Hesitation there from Adamson. Adamson will now call a timeout. Coach Marvin's squad is down to 20-18. Arguelles getting ready to serve now for LaSalle. 20-18. They have the lead against Adamson. Guevara will send this over. Arguelles will set it up, but point will go to Adamson. As that attack is called outside. Coach Cubes giving some instructions to Oriquia after that error. Papa with a good reception. They go for a combination off the middle. Back set by Aguilar. checked. Good coverage by Guevara. Oh, and this time, LaSalle. Oh, wait. Point will be awarded to Adamson. Second referee said there was a net touch on that block attempt. As Malina will head back in the bench. Kirk Partosa will head back inside the volleyball court to see action for the Baby Falcons. 20 deadlock. Let's see if Adamson can hang on. Papa with the reception. They go to Oriquia. And that sails outside. Another attack error for LaSalle. The efficiency of the LaSalle spikers rather dipping here in set number 2 because of the blocking of Adamson, causing them to hesitate a bit. Arguelles from the pipe, no go. Partosa cross, great read by number 6. Oriquia this time finds a way to score for LaSalle. 21 all. Can LaSalle get one set? Will Adamson be leading 2-0? We'll find out in a few minutes as Aurer shuts the door. The team captain leading his team really, really well here. Aguilar, miss set, free ball, LaSalle. No, it will not cross to the other side. Point will be awarded to the Green Archers.
Timeout, Adamson.
Adamson will burn their second timeout. LaSalle in the lead, 23-21. Diaz looking to put his team at set point. Aguilar sets it up to Partosa. Cross court kill. Double substitution now will bring Dingle back in the match together with Bihar. First set, that double substitution proved to be instrumental for Coach Marvin this time. Still kept the score at bay. Not much of an effect. Dingle with the serve. Full front line now for Adamson. Partosa, one-on-one block. Unable to control Aure. Which means DLSZ is now at set point. And they are at it with a full front line. Espino with the serve, targeting Bernabe, back set by Dingle. Partosa gets the sharp attack to go. Coach Cubes will call a timeout. (24-23) service is at the side of Adamson.
23, serving 24.
No room for error for them as DLSZ is already at set point. Here in set number 2. Short serve. Oriquia, this is trouble. Tries to go for the attack to make up for it. Dingle goes to Partosa. He's the hot hand. Good cover by Bernabe. Partosa tries again. Checked once more. Arguelles was there at the back. Oh, and there will be a net touch called on Adamson. LaSalle, despite going down 3-0 to start the set on that superb Adamson defense, finds a way to hang on and take the second set 25-23. We'll be back for the third set. You're watching the Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament.